Atmanam Putranam Asi. The Atma lives on through Putra. Thus, being fertile provides one with the impression of fulfillment and immortality. Myself, Dr. Chandni Kesi, final year PG scholar from the Department of Prasuti Tantra Striroga, SDMCA Udupi. I welcome you all to my thesis presentation entitled A Clinical Study to Evaluate the Efficacy of Vishnu Taila in the Management of Vandyatva, guided by Dr. Mamta KV, HOD and Professor, Department of PG Studies, Prasuti Tantra and Striroga, SDMCA. Moving on to the introduction, Vandhyatva has been a problem from time immemorial and continues to be a challenge. Infertility affects 10 to 15% of reproductive aged couples. Female partner has the potential to play a major etiology in these couples. In our science, the reference of Vandhyatva is scattered and not explicitly explained as a single disease. Rather, it is explained as any deviation from Garbhakara bhavas including Hridi. Objective of my study is to evaluate the efficacy of Vishnu Taila in form of Pana, Matra Basti and Yoni Pichu in management of Vandhyatva. Vandhyatva as a disease is mentioned by Haritha Samhita and as a classification. It is also one among 80 Vatajananatmaja Vikaras. Thus, we can conclude that Vandhyatva can be an outcome of any underlying deformity, and for treating this, one have to primarily dig out the cause by detailed evaluation of the patient and then correcting it. Vata dosha is a major dosha involved according to various references along with Dhatukshaya and Agni Mandhyatva. The drug used in this study is Vishnu Taila from the reference Chakradatta Vatavyati Chikitsa. Its Falashruti goes as Sarva Vyadhi Nivaranam Striyo Yana Prasuyante Tasaschaiva Prayojayet. The females who have never conceived get children with this usage of Taila. These are all the drugs used in Vishnu Taila. The Dravadravya is Gogrita and base is Tilataila. Coming to the materials and methods, 20 patients complaining of no issues was thoroughly interrogated, analyzed and selected. A special case performer was filled with proper history taking, physical examination and investigation. After registration, these patients were administered with Vishnu Taila orally 15 ml BD for 3 months. Matravasti with Vishnu Taila followed by Yoni Pichu with Vishnu Taila will be administered for 7 days by following proper Purva and Paschat Karma. During this Vastikala, oral administration of Vishnu Taila will be withheld. The procedure is repeated for 3 months. Study design. It is an interventional, non-randomized, open-labeled efficacy study with pre and post test with a duration of 3 months and follow-up period of 1 month. The following are the inclusion criteria and also these are the exclusion criteria. Assessment criteria had both subjective and objective parameters which are as following. Improvement was seen in scanty menstruation, irregular menstrual cycle, abnormal menstrual color, presence of clot in menstruation, dysmenorrhea, dyspareunia, loss of libido and anovulation as shown in the table. Improvement in Amalakshana was an extra observation in this study. Coming to the final results, 4 patients out of 20 patients conceived by the end of the study. 10 patients had improved symptoms and 6 patients showed no change after the study. Coming to the probable mode of action. This treatment protocol had a wide range of action as both Bahya and Abhyantara Chikitsa was followed. The drugs used in Vishnu Taila had Vatahara and Madhura Vipaka, which is Shukra Vardhaka. All these drugs have Vadakna as the dosha karma. It is Vrishya, Rasayana and Agni Vardhaka. The phytoestrogen present in these drugs acts on the estrogen and progesterone receptor to rectify the uterine endometrium. Tilataila, by virtue of its nature, is Vrishya, Yonishulahara and Garbhashaya Shodhaka. Matra Basti is Vatahara and Yoni Prasadana and is also Putrada to the Vandhya. Matra Basti after absorption reaches enteric nervous system which influences the opioid system to regulate pituitary hormones. Yoni Pichu, which is a site specific delivery, restores normal vaginal pH. Drug administration through vaginal route have an advantage of higher bioavailability compared to oral route as it can bypass first pass metabolism. To conclude, Vandhyatva cannot be considered as a single disease, rather, is a cardinal feature of any underlying abnormalities. Thus, the etiology of Vandhyatva has multiple and diverse possibility that requires meticulous investigation to reveal them. The involvement of Vatadushti was undeniably in patients taken for the study. Thus, it can be concluded that Vata plays a major role in the study based on individual action of the drug having anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antioxidant and estrogenic property on the reproductive system with added benefit of absorption of drugs by Matra Basti and Unipichu was found to be effective in the associated complaints leading to infertility. Future scope of the study. The effect of treatment on endometrium is promising. Thus, further investigations like Applebaum scoring and Doppler study can be used. Other endocrinal investigations can also be used in the study. Vishnu Taila was found to have better effect on dysmenorrhea. Thus, a study on Udavartini Yoni Vyapat with the same drug with a comparison with the standard drugs can be used. To differentiate the exact action of Pana, Basti and Pichu on Vandhyatva, a study could be conducted on multiple groups administering the treatment modality individually and in combination. Thank you one and all for the patient listening.